TV.
Hey man, what's going on with y'all? Appreciate y'all for tapping back in to Trap Tool TV. It's me again, Tony, 3 times. I got something about to share with y'all, you feel me? And first of all, your boy Ralo, you know, he been staying off the internet with the bullshit for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? He been getting to it. He been trying to start up some legit businesses. You know what I'm saying? In the city, in this hood. You know what I'm saying? Trying to turn the bad money into something good. You feel me? He's trying to go straight legal. You know what I'm saying? So we can continue feeding his people. You know, because a lot of people turn they back on him with this music. You know what I'm saying? And but he got a lot of money and he know what to do with it. So he been building up his community. Like, you know what I'm saying? And instead of going at people's neck, he been supporting unity. You know what I'm saying? And forgiving the people that disrespected him and the people that counted him out. You know what I'm saying? That's all he been hollering about. You know what I'm saying? You can't count him out. You got to count him in. If you count it wrong, you got to count again. You know? Everybody around him, you can't call them friends. You know what I'm saying? Some people be smiling, but it's all fake grins because a lot of cats pretend. You know? So your boy Ralo, he all the way back in, you know what I'm saying, on their business tip. But then, you know, fast forward to this week, his grandmama been in the hospital. You know, I guess she's been feeling sick. You know, and today, you know, he kind of got uplifted because she raised a leg on that hospital bed. You know the feeling when you hope, you know what I'm saying, your lover could at least move or something to show they still got some life in them. You know, at the same time, you know what Ralo talking about, he hope his life finish, you know, or something in the likes of that. You know what I'm saying, he kind of understanding, but some people end up unaliving themselves. You know, on Twitter earlier, well, now known as X, he said this, he said, my heart hurt. It'll never be the same. He said, I never understood why rich people drill themselves, but I do now, you know. And so it's kind of signifying that he talking about, you know what I'm saying, he thinking about doing himself down, you know, like he don't want to be around no more because his grandmama, and you know, in the black community, the grandmothers is usually the ones that raise the grandkids a lot, you know what I'm saying? If the parents ain't around, or, you know, the parents, you know, in the streets or deceased or in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? For a lot of kids out the trenches, their grandparents is their greatest memories, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he really feeling hurt right now. He like, you know, he's sick, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't really just out popping it, you know what I'm saying? He on some serious shit right now, you know what I'm saying? He hope his grandmama don't have to go up under the ground. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, prayers for that, man. You know, a lot of people been going against him about them snitch allegations and the Big Facts interview. You know what I'm saying? He feel like, you know what I'm saying, he was dead wrong. But, you know, your boy Ralo, he headstrong and he's still carrying on. You know, he tried to prove on his own channel, on one of them chapters, he tried to prove that what was it? Page number 8 on that paperwork, you know what I'm saying? He tried to make everything make sense. That he ain't telling nobody. He tried to make sure that everybody know that he ain't no snitch. He wanted everybody to know that he kept it solid. But in this particular video, it ain't about that, you know. It's you know, it's about a young kid that came out of poverty that's upset about his sick grandmama, you know. It's like, I don't know, I guess he feel like it's she in her last days, you know. And he just wanted everybody to pray that she don't pass away, you know. And he made that little message right there talking about, you know what I'm saying, he understand why rich people, you know what I'm saying, unalive themselves, you know what I'm saying. And it's crazy, but I understand, you know, because, you know, mental health is real, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you feel like it ain't no more reason to live, you know what I'm saying. It's like, you know what I'm saying, once you see your loved one take their last breath, some people be ready to unalive themselves, you feel me? And he don't want to take it there, but he at least thinking about taking it there after putting that message on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? He thinking about, you know what I'm saying, putting the end into it, talking about, you know, and this, you know, maybe he'll shake back from it, most likely he will, you know what I'm saying. I don't think he's gonna go on with that drill. But at the same time, you know, it might be to the point where he don't want to live. You know, his image done got blemished when his homeboy came out with that paperwork and saying he told on some people, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, the fans turned on him, you know what I'm saying. He just lost one of his main homies, Young Scooter, even though Young Scooter was done messing with him because he was believing, you know what I'm saying, that your boy Ralo done ratted out somebody, you know what I'm saying. You know, your boy Young Scooter, he was street into the street politics, you know what I'm saying. He was like, I don't care how close we is, you know what I'm saying, how close we was, you know what I'm saying. Once I find out you ratting, I'm closing them doors, you know what I'm saying. He washed his hands with him, you know what I'm saying. And your boy Ralo was so mad, he's ready to throw hands with him. That's what he was talking about on DGB off the porch, you know what I'm saying. And so yeah, your Ralo, he on that tip right there. Where, you know, he really don't care about nothing else but his grandmama living. You know what I'm saying? And anybody lost a loved one, I'm pretty sure you feel them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a tough subject to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody got a granny they love. I'm pretty sure that they did love. You know what I'm saying? And if she gone now, you at least know that she most likely up above. Cause if she made it to her old age, she the most likely. You know what I'm saying? She done got a life on track, you know what I'm saying, to put God back in her life, you know what I'm saying. So hopefully before she passed away, she was living right, you know what I'm saying. So now she in the right place, she doing better in heaven, you know what I'm saying. So it's that on that. And but yeah, you know, prayers for Ralo. I hope you make it through, you know what I'm saying. And because their mental health shit is true, you know what I'm saying. I know a lot of people, you know, when I had an uncle to Unalive themselves, you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of cousins and aunties is dealing with mental health problems, you know what I'm saying. I'm dealing with mental health problems myself, you know what I'm saying. I ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people dealing with it too, but they ain't even aware of it, you know what I'm saying. Or they think mental health issues is all bullshit, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying. There's only so much you can do, there's only so much you can't, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, if you got like depression or anxiety, go see a therapist, you know what I'm saying. Don't take it out on everybody else, you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people go through trauma, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people grew up without their father or their mama, you know what I'm saying, or they seen a whole bunch of drama, you know what I'm saying. The people then came upon them with their problems, you know what I'm saying, and it messed them up, you know what I'm saying. Some people done seen some stuff that got them toe up, you know what I'm saying. So go talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying. Don't just take yourself out, you know what I'm saying, because things do get better. One thing about them tables, they turn, you know what I'm saying. And one thing about life, you got to be willing to learn, you know what I'm saying, to bounce back from the things that's holding you back, you know what I'm saying. From the things that you lost, you can get them back. And that's facts, you know what I'm saying. You just got to keep going and keep trying and keep working, you know what I'm saying. Because one day you're going to feel like life is worth it, even though right now it might not be perfect, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, just keep on praying, you know what I'm saying. I'm all about them praying hands. And there's a few real ones out there that's going to understand, because some things you can't bounce back from, you can't get out of without that man upstairs, you feel me. So yeah, that's that. Like, yeah, you know. And you know, Ralo, I know a lot of people still feel like Ralo probably snitched, and I don't know, that's on y'all to keep on dwelling on that shit, you know what I'm saying, because what he did ain't really nobody business. You ain't gotta support his music no more, but you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, just come for his neck all the time, every time y'all see a video, you know what I'm saying, with him on it, you know what I'm saying. He's still getting money, and they gotta focus on getting eyes instead of trying to be somebody we don't even know opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much money to make, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, hating on another man, that's fake, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, especially if you ain't got no dealings. Like, you know what I'm saying, get out your feelings and try to get your own millions, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying it's alright if he did, because I don't support nobody, you know what I'm saying, going on a drill or serving something to somebody or buying something to somebody and trying to get them locked up when you get caught up in the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, I ain't with it. Like, at all. That's big cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta handle your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna go out there on that road, you know what I'm saying? You better go ahead and be ready to pay them tolls. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if somebody done told on you, you know what I'm saying? You don't roll on the next person, you know what I'm saying? You're out there getting your own money, you know what I'm saying? So don't be starting to act funny, you know what I'm saying? And somebody tell on you, you know what I'm saying? Don't go in that interrogation room trying to tell the truth, you know what I'm saying? It's the time to tone down, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Your man got caught on the jet with like, what, 1,000 pounds 2 different times, you know what I'm saying? But he's still around, you know, and maybe he found a loophole or maybe he didn't, you know what I'm saying? But if he did tell, you know, he shouldn't have. But this video ain't about that, you know what I'm saying? It's about sending up prayers, you know what I'm saying, for somebody that's dealing with something upstairs, you feel me? Like, you know, cause you know, you don't want nobody to take their own life, cause life, you know what I'm saying, life can be better, like ASAP, you know, so many people going through so many things, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, dealing with so much pain, you know what I'm saying, you sit on the internet and watch everybody else ball out and have a good time and shine. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, what about mine? But if you want that, you gotta grind. Like what they say, if you grind like you whine, you will shine every time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, even when you fall, you gotta get back up. You know what I'm saying? Ball till you fall. If you fall, bounce back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick that shit back up. You feel me? And don't give up though, you know, because a lot of y'all got kids that's dependent on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to go through what you went through. You know what I'm saying? You want them to try to be mentally stable. You know what I'm saying? But some things we can't help. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do what we able to do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to play your part and make sure you're here to be a part of your children's life. You know what I'm saying? Your children's lives. You know what I'm saying? Because children's lives matters. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't telling no lies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling no lies. You feel me? But yeah, you know, Ralo, he going through it right now. He going through some tough times, you know, and you know, this is just a good time to hold your boy down, you know, cause anybody thinking about some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? He don't need to hear no kind of disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Cause everybody deserve a chance to live, even if he squealed, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. I ain't saying he did or he didn't, but, you know, he still deserves a chance to live, you know what I'm saying, and see better days, you know what I'm saying? So, he big on faith, even though we in 2 different religions. There's some truth to all of it, I gotta admit it, you know what I'm saying? I can hear a little something or a little scripture from another religion and be like, oh yeah, it's real. Or hear something about another religion, like, yeah, this real, you know what I'm saying? It's about peace and how you live, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a higher power to keep you going out here, you know what I'm saying? Cause you out here just living it, you know what I'm saying, trying to do it all on your own, you know what I'm saying, most likely you gonna fall, you know what I'm saying, and mess around and be gone, you know what I'm saying, like, you gotta have something to keep you going and keep you pushing, and something to keep you aware, and something, you know what I'm saying, make sure you care, you know what I'm saying, you need somebody to be praying to out here, you know, because, you know, life can be hard, and you know, I took a time in my life where I decided to be like, man, you know what I'm saying, forget everything, you know what I'm saying, like, forget I ain't praying no more, you know what I'm saying, and my life went downhill like crazy after that. I ended up doing some things I never thought I would do. Everything I'm telling you is all true, you know what I'm saying, like, as soon as I did that little stint in my life, and I was like, man, I'm questioning God a lot, you know what I'm saying, everybody gonna have some questions, but I was questioning God a lot, and seeing these little memes and stuff, and I was like, man, you know, it sounds like a fairy tale, you know what I'm saying, but God made sure I know that he's real, and it's very well, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I hear his killer be killed, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, it messed up the whole way I was living when I stopped praying to the big one, you know what I'm saying, my life went downhill like crazy, like, I had a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying, it was up, you know what I'm saying, I had a good run, but it wasn't really all good, you know what I'm saying, on some worldly stuff it was, you know, but when all this stuff fell down, you know what I'm saying, I fell down with it, and I'm lucky to still be living, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, prayers for everybody with mental illnesses, you know what I'm saying, like, get that help, man, you know what I'm saying, cause your people, you might not have nobody, but you know what I'm saying, somebody out there love you, you know what I'm saying, or somebody will, you know what I'm saying, it's too early to be thinking about death, you know what I'm saying, so yeah, go ahead and handle your business, man, go see therapy, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you really out here praying for you know what I'm saying, for the ones that know how it is, that's done been through that, that done been around that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Where you wanted to take your own life, though. But that's all I got for right now. Appreciate y'all for tapping back in. The Trap Tube TV is me again, Tony 3 times. Get with y'all in this video. Peace.